Hello, guys, and welcome back to the Fastbreak-Podcast. It's so great to have you guys back today on today's episode. Today, we're going to be talking about the Sacramento Kings' very first preseason game against the Los Angeles Lakers and how they did during that game. I'm so excited that Kings basketball is back in action. I hope you guys enjoy these upcoming episodes on the Kings preseason game. So, let's get right into the video. Okay, first I want to talk about how the Kings did during this game. I think the Sacramento Kings did a great job against the Los Angeles Lakers because it really looked like they knew what they were doing and everyone was kind of on the same page. I also think Rashawn Holmes did a great job with his new role on the Sacramento Kings, which is a bench center. So I think he did a really great job at that position against the Lakers because he put up 10 points, 5 rebounds, and just looked really comfortable in his new role. And so I think he did It was also the first time we got to see Keegan Murray actually be able to play against some competition because in the summer league kind of just dominated everyone besides Paulo and Chet. Which is why he had to guard LeBron James, because LeBron James is like a good challenge for him. It's a good learning experience. I think he didn't do bad with guarding him. Keegan Murray had a great game. He had 16 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 assist. So overall, I think Keegan Murray just did a great job during that game, during his first actual NBA game. I also think De'Aaron Fox did a great job during that game. He looked really comfortable, looked really like himself with this new Kings roster. He had 10 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. I'd like to see him get a little more assists, but that's also they didn't play that many minutes because it's the preseason. And I thought during that game that it was interesting that De'Aaron Fox was taking a lot of threes. That when he was open at the three, he was really taking it instead of pump faking and driving down to the basket, which I think was interesting. Which I think means that he's been working on his 3-point game and he's getting more confident in that shot. I think Domantas Sabonis did fine. I mean, he only had 5 rebounds and 4 points, so it's not one of his best games, but I think other people on the team really carried for them. I also want to talk about the Sacramento Kings defense. I think the Kings defense was way more organized than it was last season. So it seemed like everyone was on the same page and they all did well. I also think with adding Keon Ellis, it really adds a lot more defensive intensity on the bench with Davion, because Davion can't just be guarding all 5 positions because he's one person. And after seeing the intensity that block he had in the late game, I'm excited for the defense to come later in this NBA season. The Kings ended up holding the Lakers to 75 points, and the Kings won 105-75, so it was a blowout for the Kings, which is always great to see, especially on the first preseason game against a team that's supposed to be pretty good, the Los Angeles Lakers. And what is also nice to see from the Kings defense is that they held LeBron James to not score a field goal the entire game, which shows how well they played defense. And I think Keegan Murray did a great job while he was guarding LeBron James, and he said it was really a good learning experience for him. So I also want to talk a little bit about Kevin Huerter, aka Red Velvet, and Malik Monk on how their performances was on the team. I think Kevin Huerter is such a great fit for this team. I think he's a great player to be on the starting 5. I always knew Kevin Huerter was going to be on the starting 5 because I feel like he's just such a great fit with Domantas Sabonis and De'Aaron Fox. Kevin Huerter did a great job. He scored some points, got some rebounds, and he got some assists. He just looked really comfortable from the mid-range, and it was just super cool to see him play on the Kings. And Malik Monk, I think he did pretty good. He missed some open shots, which is going to happen with someone who hasn't played on that team yet, but hopefully get a little bit more comfortable and score some more points next game. And I think Mike Brown has been doing such a good job, especially with training camp. I watched some film from that. You guys could go watch that on different videos on YouTube. You guys should definitely go check that out. But it did look like Mike Brown was really aiming to make the playoffs this season and just have a good Kings roster. And well, that's what I wanted to talk about today for this mini episode, just like a little recap of the Kings' first preseason game. If you guys want to hear more information on that. And you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.